What's going on, Beaverton, Oregon? This is Eric Alcazar, owner and operator of P1 Auto Detail, and in this video I will be doing a 6-year ceramic coating by System X. I believe it's the Pro coating on this 2024 Mustang GT 5.0 if you're into cars. This customer opted just for the 6-year ceramic coating just because it is a brand new vehicle. It barely has 300 miles on it. It does not really need any paint correction, so we'll be skipping that. It does have a little bit of scuff marks as well as imperfections on the paint on the hood, so I will be taking care of that. You will be seeing in the later clips. But first and foremost, before starting any vehicle, as you saw, you definitely want to take care of all the wheels first because they are the most dirtiest. Afterwards, I'll go ahead and do a foam cannon bath just to ensure any loose debris will be removed before the contact wash. Right now it is a great time to take care of the little cracks and crevices, as you see here. I always do this when I do the foam cannon. It's just a great way to make sure all the cracks and crevices are taken care of in the beginning steps. Of course, after I finish this, that's when I'll go ahead and do the contact wash with the brand new wash mitt. I'm always just trying to reduce and minimize the amount of scratches I can put in a vehicle like this, and any vehicle in general. One great tip I would like to say is when you do a hand wash, you definitely want to start from the top to bottom, and when you reach the bottom, you just stay at the bottom and then redunk it into your wash bucket, just so that way it reduces, again, scratching, especially if you're going to do a ceramic coating. You don't necessarily have to worry about it too much if you do paint correction, although it's always ideal. So that way there's not much work for you to do. But after the contact wash, I'll go ahead and rinse it down, and that's when I'll go ahead and start the decontamination stage with the clay bar. Right there, I just have a mild clay bar just because it is a brand new vehicle. Shouldn't be too much stuck on contamination. So I'm just using the bare weight of the clay bar in my hands on the paint and just lightly removing any stuck on contamination. After that, I'll go ahead and dry the vehicle to get it ready to do a little bit of paint correction or scratch removal on the hood, as you will see here shortly. And then after the whole body is dry, I like to dry it even further for the cracks and crevices. As you see here, it just ensures there's no drippage, so that way when the ceramic coating gets installed, there's no water or any wet substance for the ceramic coating to not cure. So just a way to prevent anything like that from happening. Now what I'm doing here, you won't necessarily do as a standard or regular paint correction. I'm putting more pressure than there's needed just because I am removing a fairly big scratch, and I have been certified and trained for 90 days for paint correction and ceramic coating installation. So if you're not really experienced, then definitely should not try this method because it could be potentially damaging and harmful to the paint. I would also like to take the time to explain why I actually do ceramic coatings without paint correction. I like to work with customers' budgets, and in this case, since it's a brand new vehicle, I gave this customer the option to save a ton of money to skip the paint correction process, just because the only thing that he was worried about is the actual paint itself and protecting it for the long run. So I like to work closely with each and every customer to ensure that they're happy. Right here is just a paint prep spray. It just removes any oils, any wax, any paint correction compound residue, or anything for that matter, just because ceramic coating needs to bond properly to the bare clear coat, and this spray ensures that. Finally, onto the ceramic coating, the most easiest and fun part of the whole process. Really what takes the most time and patience really is the preparation stage. You cannot mess that up, because if you do, then the ceramic coating will not really bond properly and reach its full potential. You generally would work in smaller sections, but because I've done ceramic coating many times, I'm more comfortable, working in pretty big sections. I also like using a 3-towel system, just because it ensures that there is no high spots. And that's pretty much a wrap for this video. If you liked it, please go ahead and leave a like. Thank you so much for your time, and if there's any questions that you may have, feel free to contact me. I will be leaving my information down below.